hey, I noticed these codes say not to share it with anybody. To which they respond, yes, but we need to verify the account. Oh, okay. So today on Crypto Scam Watch, we're going to have a conversation with a scammer, and this is a follow-up to one of my videos that I did looking at the ways that people will private message you and try and scam you. And this is a really good example of seeing some of the red flags that are there, as well as towards the end of this video, seeing how one of the crypto trading platforms that's really common performed really well, keeping you safe even when you're giving away information to a scammer that you really shouldn't. So let's have a look and see how this conversation went as we follow the rabbit hole down as far as it goes. So there we go. Private message straight after posting on a crypto related subreddit, red flag. Let's also just have a look at the account that sent these messages to us. Firstly, the account username is just a number and it's a grand total of 2 days old. Red flag. So if we click over on the next tab, we can see that the account has also made 0 public comments as well as 0 public posts. Another red flag. Here to help you get your wallet set up via private message. Big red flag. This is classic. I think I'm just going to use my mobile wallet, I think. To which the scammer responds, yes, mobile phone wallet is good. It's model and easy to access. I think they're trying to say it's mobile, but we'll leave that there. Bad spelling and bad written expression is not a red flag in and of itself, but coming from someone who's claiming to represent a large financial company or investment organization, that is a huge red flag. Another huge red flag here is so-called great investment opportunities that actively seek you out. Do you have a website I can learn some more information about? To which the scammer says yes, but it's only for investors, and with 1 or 2 BTC you can make thousands within some months. So lack of documentation, red flag. I decided to insist that I would need to see something before I could make a decision, and they said, sure, no worries, I'll send you something through, just give me a sec. Funnily enough, about half an hour later, they send me through this website and say, here's the website, it's for the investors, you can create an account, and let me know when you have made that account so I can move you on to the next step. So just for kicks, I had a look at the Who Is record for that website, cryptoinvestpay.com, and oh wow, look at that. It was only registered in March this year. Red flag. Whether a website is legit or not, you don't want to be one of the first people using it to find out the hard way. So here was the website, and look, I gotta say, it looks pretty slick. But if we have a look at it, we can see that fantastic bad grammar and spelling reappearing all through this website. Safe and secured cryptocurrency platform. We offer global 24/5 support. It's fun as well. If we look at all the little social icons at the bottom of the page, they all just redirect to the social platform itself. No page, no nothing. Red flag. Turn back. No real business is going to have a half-finished website for you to invest on, especially one that claims to have 700,000 users. One of the other really interesting things with this website is when you click around on it, you actually see that it doesn't have any support information whatsoever. The support page is really just a paragraph of garbage, and there's actually no documentation of any real sense anywhere on this site at all. That's clearly not intended for someone to actually learn how to use it. Massive red flag. So anyway, I've created my account, had a look at their website, and let's get back to the scammer. So the scammer wants me to send my user account that I created on this scammy website because, you know, why not? Send them the fake email address that I used. How many BTC do I invest? I'll just say 1. They said, that's good. You'll receive 25% of your invest every week. Notice here there is no consistency whatsoever between the scammy investment website and what this guy is telling me. Huge red flag. Here's where it gets really good. Okay, so where do I get my wallet ID? It will be sent to your mail once activated. What are you on WhatsApp? And just because I really don't want to be giving out much else to this scam, let's just say no. They're thinking on their feet, they're doing okay. I like explaining things to my clients according to their level on the business. I handle some of my client wallet by myself and return them weekly to continue with mine. I'll need your Coinbase log to link up with your wallet activation. Asking for your login for a wallet or an exchange. Massive red flag. To which I tell them it's the same email address on Coinbase as on Crypto Invest Pay. They say, I'm on it. Type it down here for me to verify to avoid mistakes. You know, at this point, it seems pretty obvious that this person actually doesn't even have any back-end access to this website, something that's been set up and used by a number of scammers, I'm guessing, really just to try and pull this Coinbase information out of me. So lack of access to a platform that they're supposed to be supporting, to me, again, is another huge red flag. So I give them the email address and they say, all good, I need the passcode. So it's like, are you sure you're asking for my Coinbase password? Yes, I'm on it now. Be fast and send the password. So pressure to act quickly. Red flag. I thought at this point it was obvious how the scam was going to go down, so we'll just play with them a bit and see how we go. And say, nah, this is dodgy. I can't just give you the password. I can't just give you that. And I love the response. That platform is for profession. Once your wallet is activated, you can access it by yourself. It's easy and safe to use. I was keen to see how persistent they would be here, so I just sort of hold my ground for a little while. Say, nah, Coinbase have a thing on their website saying not to give their password out. And say, well, it depends on how the platform works. Here, I manage some of my client wallet. Once it's activated, you will enjoy and understand yourself. Telling you to ignore warnings on the website of an exchange or wallet you are using. Massive red flag. Again, what we see here is classic scam behavior, saying you can change the password once I'm done with the activation if you want to. Again, just curious to see what they do. I'd say I just need to move my Bitcoin out somewhere first, and I'll move it back later. I thought they'd freak out at this point, but they seem to be pretty happy with it, saying, so stop thinking like that. So I thought, okay, why not? Let's give them the username and password for a Coinbase account that I created and see what happens. So at this point, I thought I'd log into Coinbase and see what was going on. And it was pretty funny here. There was just this massive amount of sign-in failures, first from the United States, because they're probably using a VPN of some kind. And then they've turned their VPN off, and we see all of these failed logins from Nigeria. Seems legit. Now, if you cast your memory back to the beginning of this conversation, this person said they were based in California. So there's this immediate difference between where they say they're living and where Coinbase and other services are reporting them being based. So again, inconsistent information that they are telling you, red flag. This scammer wasn't very good at what they were doing, and they couldn't manage to get the password I sent them. So I thought I'd have to help them out, saying, using a 0 or an O in the password I sent you. It should be a 0. And at this point is where things just start getting absurd. The code actually says, do not share this code with anyone. So asking you to forward on two-factor information of any kind. Massive red flag. So I send them a bunch of codes from Coinbase. This is great. So at this point, I think I'll look on Coinbase again and see what's happening. And we say, hey, you said you're in California, but Coinbase says you are in Lagos, in Nigeria. Yeah, that's a good question. I wonder how they'll respond to that. My platform is worldwide. It's like, man, I was worried for a second there, but now it's all okay. Oh, okay. So the scammer now has the username, the password, and a two-factor code for my Coinbase account. But when they go to log in, it sends an email address to me confirming that their new device should be trusted. When I click on that link saying, yes, trust this new computer, I get this error here, computer authorization error. The IP address you're coming from did not initiate this request. Please confirm from the same connection. There you go. That is a great message. So I tell them, it says IP error. You try. And then same here. They're getting the error too. So just when you thought it couldn't get any better, they ask for my email account, my username and password for my email, so they can log in and see it for themselves. Insane red flag. I thought I'd just see what they do if I say, hey, I noticed these codes say not to share it with anybody. To which they respond, yes, but we need to verify the account. Oh, okay. At this point, I'm pretty much bored because this scammer has been trying to get in for ages, filling up Coinbase with lots and lots and lots of login failures and just not getting anywhere. So I just sort of draw a line and say, no, can't share that with you. I have other private emails in there. And I was just looking around and look, Coinbase has a trading platform. I'll just use that. But this was lots of fun. Cool to see your platform. This scammer has committed some time, so they're not keen to let me go that easily. And say, yes, it's still good, but let's finish this up and get you going. If you want to try Coinbase, it's good, but I advise you to wait and see how my platform works. I bet you will be happy to use it. And look, this was a fairly entertaining afternoon for me, so I said, hey, thanks for the entertainment. It was an obvious scam, and it has been fun. It will make a good YouTube video. Keep an eye out. And I love their response. All right, I cannot do business with you if you keep thinking like this. Thanks for connecting anyway. So we can see from this interaction, if we followed it as deep as it goes, there were around 20 red flags, any one of which in a normal situation would be enough to help you to realize that there's a huge problem, that you need to stop talking to this person because they're out to scam you. And the closing thought for me really is just a huge props to Coinbase. I was really impressed just at the default setup for their accounts, not adding Google authenticators or anything else like that, that still managed to keep a scammer out, even when they had the username, the password, and they were being forwarded the two-factor authentication tools. So well done, Coinbase, for protecting users from themselves. I was genuinely impressed, genuinely impressed. Thanks for watching. I hope that was helpful. Hit like if you think that other people would find this video useful, and hit subscribe if you'd like to be kept in the loop about future content I make that helps people stay safe in the crypto space and to recover if they get into trouble. If you have any questions about this video or a topic that you'd like me to cover, just leave a reply.